Welcome to the Africa Impact Summit Fireside Chat, a precursor event to the inaugural Africa Impact Summit, hosted by the Foundation for Partnership Initiatives in the Niger Delta and the Betha Center of Social Innovation and Entrepreneurship at the University of Cape Town. Our speaker is Aline Var, Director of Strategy and Business Development at PIND, and our moderator is Dr. Pumlani Nkondwana, Founder and Director of the Allen Gray Center for Africa Entrepreneurship.
So what have you seen in this rhetoric around NPOs that you feel is worth the argument that NPOs are the missing puzzle, which is a big word there?
Yeah.
What is it about in your own, as a communications, previously communications, but now impact investing expert, what is it about NPOs that you think makes the argument that they're a missing puzzle valid?
So, and I'm glad you emphasized on what I think, because I started really grasping the concept of impact investing 18 months ago. I started my own research. I took maybe 6 courses in the last 12 months, just because I wanted to really understand what that meant. If you look at nonprofit organizations across the continent, and if you look at the partnerships with government, with U.S. governments, with European aid government agencies, the nonprofit is the puzzle piece that has its boots on the ground, that is in the trenches that government doesn't go into, that the private sector doesn't go into. The data that the nonprofit helms is data that only really, if you look at it, nonprofits have. They have the research capability, they have the community knowledge, the relationship with community, relationship with government, and they are pretty much, I would say, a bouncing board between government, private sector, and the communities. If you look at the organization that I'm with now, any business or any government agencies that want to be able to shift things in certain communities, the nonprofit is the facilitator, the mediator, can translate the data, can make it up to between the community. So if we're talking about impact investment and sustainable development, if we're talking about what we call in the US ESG goals, those goals can only be amplified and reached by the time set out for it with the nonprofit as part of the conversation. Because without that, the data is not as accessible.
Thank you for watching. Please visit pindfoundation.org to learn more and follow PIN's online activities via social media on Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Twitter at PIN Foundation, Foundation for Partnership Initiatives in the Niger Delta.